Okay, now students, very good morning to all of y'all. Now we will start further with the chapter number first, a letter to God. So we have done in the previous video that when the raindrops they came, they fall on the ground. So Lencho compared the raindrops with the coins. Okay, with he thought that he compared it with new coins. Okay, the big one, the big drops were of 10-cent pieces and the little one he compared with 5-cent pieces. Okay, so now further, with a satisfied expression he regarded the field of ripe corn with its flowers draped in a curtain of rain. So what he did, with the satisfied means he was satisfied, he was relaxed, he was with the satisfied expression he regarded the field of ripe corn with its flowers, means the field that he was having, cornfield, the ripe cornfield and its flowers both were draped in a curtain of rain. Draped means covered. His crops and the flowers both were covered in the rain. Okay, but suddenly a strong wind began to blow. But what happened, what he saw, a strong wind, it began to blow. Okay, so and along with the rain very large hailstones began to fall, and with that, what happened, with that rain big hailstones, means pieces of snow. Okay, so they began to fall. These truly did resemble new silver coins. What he thought, that they look like new silver coins, the hailstones, they look like new silver coins. The boys, exposing themselves to the rain, ran out to collect the frozen pearls. The boys that were there, those who were exposing themselves, means they were also experiencing the rain. Okay, they were also having enjoyment, they were also enjoying the rain. What they did, as they saw the hailstones, the frozen, means that snow was falling on the ground, what the boys did, they ran to collect the frozen pearls. Pearls means, like you can say, white pearls. Okay, it looks like white pearls. Okay, so it's really getting bad now, exclaimed the man. The man exclaimed means he told that the weather, it is really getting bad now. I hope it passes quickly. He thought that these hailstones and this wind, they will pass out quickly. It did not pass quickly, but what happened, it did not pass quickly. For an hour the hail rained on the house, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, on the whole valley. Means for 1 hour, the hail, it rained on the house also, the garden also, the hillside also, on the field, cornfield also, and on the whole valley. Okay, the field was white as covered with salt. Now what happened, as the hailstones was falling, now what it looked like, the whole field, okay, his cornfield, the whole field, it looked white in color, like someone has spread the salt on that. Okay, so it looked full white in color, the field was covered with white color. Not a leaf remained on the trees. Okay, the wind was blowing so fast, so because of that, even single leaf was not there on the trees. The corn was totally destroyed. His fields were, means the corns in his field, they were totally destroyed. Ruined. Okay, the flowers were gone from the plants. Now flowers were also not there. Okay, they also fall down. Lencho's soul was filled with sadness. Now Lencho, he was totally sad. Okay, he thought that he has lost everything, so because of that he was totally sad. When the storm had passed, he stood in the middle of the field and said to his sons. When that storm, means that strong wind, it passed, what he did, he stood in the middle, okay, in the center of the field, and he told his sons, he said to his sons, a plague of locusts would have left more than this. What he thought? He thought that the strong wind, okay, it had destroyed the fields more. If the locusts have came, na, Locusts are a type of insects, okay, they are a type of insects that destroys crop. He thought that locusts, they have done less means they have done this thing less, okay, the means the loss he has bearing now, the loss which he is bearing at present, locust has done less loss to him, okay, but the strong wind and that hailstones, it had destroyed the fields more, okay. The hail has left nothing, but hail has left nothing. Nothing was there, nor even flowers were there, nor even the fields, the corns were there in the fields, nothing was there. This year we will have no corn. Now what he said to his sons, he told that this year we will be not able to have the corns. That night was a sorrowful one, okay, that night it was very sorrowful, means all of them were very sad. All our work for nothing, means whatever we have done, whatever hard work we have done, that was for nothing, means it had left nothing. Now nothing is there, there is no one who can help us. Now no one is there, because as we have read from in the very first of the chapter, that only one house, single house was there in the entire valley, only Lencho was living there, no other person was there. So he thought that no one is there to help us now, we will all go hungry this year, that this year we all will be hungry, no one is there who will help us. But in the hearts of all who lived in that solitary house, in the middle of the valley, there was a single hope, help from God, means all the family members in their heart who lived God, okay, in that valley only single house was there. Now what they thought, that they will be having the help from God, only one single hope was there, that they will be getting the help from God. Don't be so upset, even though this seems like a total loss. He said that I know that there is a total loss, means everything is destroyed. Don't be upset. Remember, no one dies of hunger. He said that remember this thing, that everybody on the earth, God is giving them to eat something, they are having to eat, okay. So don't think that we will die of hunger. Nobody dies of hunger. All through the night that's why they say no one dies of hunger, okay. Although the night, Lencho thought only of his one hope, the help of God, whose eyes, as he had been instructed, see everything, okay. And all through the night, means the whole night he was thinking of this only, that he will be getting the help from God. So Lencho was thinking about that thing only. So as he was instructed, means he was told, okay, Lencho was told this thing, that God from the upper side, he is seeing everything, okay, with his eyes he is seeing everything and every person. So he was knowing this thing, so he was having this hope that God will help him. Even what is deep in one's conscience, an inner sense of right or wrong, means when you are feeling from your inner side that what is right, what is wrong, okay. So even in his conscience also he was thinking this thing, that this will be right. Lencho was an ox of a man, working like an animal in the fields. Lencho, he was working like an animal in his fields, okay. He was working like an ox in his fields. He was treating himself like a animal, okay. But still he knew how to write. But he was knowing, he was not that illiterate. He was knowing how to write. The following Sunday at daybreak, he began to write a letter which he himself would carry to town and place in the mail. Then the following Sunday, means the coming Sunday, what he did, with the daybreak, with the first ray of the sun, okay, when the day breaks, what he did, he began to write a letter which he himself would carry, means he himself, he will mail the letter, he will post the letter, and he himself carried the letter to the town and place in the mail. It was nothing less than a letter to God. And that, what was that? That was a letter to God. God, he wrote, if you don't help me, my family and I will go hungry this year. What he wrote in the letter, that God, if you will not help us, me and my family, we will be hungry this year, okay. We are having nothing to eat this year, as our fields are destroyed, my corns are destroyed, I am having nothing to eat this year. I need 100 paisas in order to sow my field again and to live until the crop comes, because the hailstorm dash, okay. So what he told that he needs some money. How much money he needs? he needs 100 paisas to sow the crops again, means to sow the seeds again, okay, so that his corns, they should grow up, and he will sell the corns in the market, and he will earn some money, okay. So he told God that he needs 100 paisas to sow the fields again, and to see when the crops they will come, okay, then he will sell. As he's told God that, as you know, that my previous crops, they are ruined because of the hailstorms, okay. So he wrote to God on the envelope. Envelope is that packet in which you are keeping the letter, okay. So on the envelope he wrote to God, okay, put the letter inside, and still troubled went to town. What he did, he put the letter in that envelope, still he was troubled, okay, he was very troubled, he was very sad also. He went to town. At the post office, he placed a stamp on the letter and dropped it into the mailbox. What he did at the post office, when he reached the post office, what he did, he placed, okay, he put the stamp on that envelope, and what he did, he put the letter in the mailbox. One of the employees who was a postman, okay, one of the employees, the persons, those who are working in the post office, he was a postman, the employee, he was a postman, and also helped at the post office, went to his boss laughing heartily and showed him the letter to God. He was laughing very badly, okay, on that, and he showed the letter to his boss, okay, boss, the postmaster here is the boss. And what he did, he showed the letter to his boss. On that letter it was written to God, so he was laughing badly, okay, and he showed that to his boss. Never in his career as a postman had he known that address. He was saying that as a postman, okay, in his career he has never seen this address, means to where he should deliver this letter, okay, he is not knowing this address to God. The postmaster, a fat, amiable means he was friendly, okay, so he was friendly with his employees, he was fat also, and he was amiable, he was friendly fellow, also broke out laughing. The postmaster, he also started laughing, but almost immediately he turned serious, and tapping the letter on his desk, commented. And immediately, soon, what happened, he became serious, and tapping the letter on his desk, commented. He put the letter, means with the sound, he put the letter on the desk, and then he commented, okay, what faith, I wish I had the faith of the man who wrote this letter. He said that what faith he is having in God, I wish I would keep his faith, okay, I wish that this person would have faith in me, I could keep his faith. Who wrote this letter, starting up a correspondence with God. So he started the letter with the word God. So I hope, students, this much is clear to you. Next part we will do in the next video, and in that video your chapter will be completed. So till then, revise this much. Thank you.